Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we will talk about the dye materials used in dentistry. What are the materials we are using in dentistry for making the dye? Okay, so what are dye? It is the positive reproduction of the prepared tooth on which the wax pattern is made for the crown preparation. Okay, so here in the picture we can see the dye where we have to prepare the wax pattern. Okay, so dye is basically the positive reproduction of the prepared tooth on which we have to prepare the wax pattern. Okay, so what are the requirement of the dye? What are the requirements for making a dye? Okay, so first is they should reproduce the prepared tooth exactly, means they should produce a exact replica of the prepared tooth. Okay, so second is all surface must be accurately duplicated. Okay, so third is no voids or bubbles present on the dye which we have prepared. Okay, there should be no voids or bubbles on the dye which we have prepared. Fourth point is there should be 0.5 to 1 mm unprepared surface cervical to the finish line, as we can see in the second picture. Okay, so this unprepared surface identifies the contour of the tooth. They should have the good dimensional accuracy and have the high strength and abrasion resistant, and they should have the contrast color with the waxes. Okay, means they should have color contrast with the waxes to define the prepared margin. Okay, and the last point is they should have good weighting with the wax. Okay, so these are the requirements for making a dye in dentistry. So now we will discuss the material used as dye material. What material we are using for making a dye? Okay, so there are three types of materials. First is our non-metallic, in which we have gypsum product, silicophosphate cement, and refractory dye material. Second is our metallic, in which we have electroformed dye, and second is amalgam. Third is our polymeric, in which we have flexible, in which we have polyether and polyvinyl, and second is our epoxy resin. Okay, so these are the materials we are using as dye material for making a dye. And so now we will discuss the what type of impression material we are using with which type of dye material. Okay, so first is our hydrochloride impression materials like alginate and agar. Okay, so these kind of impression material are only effective with the gypsum products. Okay, second is our compound impressions like impression compounds. They are usable with the dental stone and amalgam. Okay, so compound impression material are usable with the dental stone and amalgam. Third is our polysulfide impression materials like polysulfide and polyether. Okay, so these kind of impression material are usable with dental stone and dental resins. Okay, so these are the impression material we are using with the dye material. Okay, so now we will discuss the dye system. Okay, so we have three dye system, which is single dye, second is our working cast with separate dye, and third is our working cast with removal dye. Okay, so these are the types of dye system. Okay, so we have the three dye system in the dye. So now we will discuss the single dye in dye system. Okay, so in single dye we will use copper band for making the single dye. Okay, so what we are using for making single dye? Copper band. Okay, so we are using copper band for making the single dye, and this single dye are used for making the single full metal crown preparation. Okay, so these single dye is used for making the single crown preparation, and here the impression material we are using is impression compound and rubber based impression material, and the copper band are supplied in the different form and sizes. And in the working cast with separate dye, the dye material used is dye 4 and 5 dye stone, and impression material we are using here is our alginate and agar. Okay, so this is the first part of the dye material used in dentistry. In the second part we will discuss more about the dye materials.